The idea held by generations of citizens who believe that America is a constant work in progress, who believe that loving this country requires more than singing its praises or avoiding uncomfortable truths. It requires the occasional disruption, the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America.
Community is a place where a group of people live, work, just dwell in.
A set of neighbors that you can confide in and trust and lean on whenever you need something and you have a problem.
Where everybody is on one accord and you're ready to get change inside your community.
I think community is a place in which you find yourself identified in. It's a place where you live. It can be the place where you grow up. But essentially it should be a place where you feel safe in and a place where you feel like you belong to, most importantly.
Solidarity among all the people that live within that neighborhood or city. And diversity can be freely expressed, whether culturally or just personality-wise.
I think that communities need better jobs for the people in order to survive, because a lot of people are going homeless and they don't have places where to live. And I believe that if they'll have more opportunities for people to work, they'll be able, to afford rent.
I think issues that my community particularly is facing have to do with homelessness and drugs specifically. I think that there's a lot of things going on, especially in certain areas of like the South End, and I think we need to do more about it.
I believe that leaders are important in the community because, they keep things together. I believe that if me as a person, if I have someone that I can look up to and follow, it will be easier to get through my journey as long as I have someone that's there to guide me to do the right things.
Leaders are important in the community because you can't always look for a handout. Sometimes you yourself have to be willing to take charge in what you want. In today's society, there's a lot of people that don't want to, they overlook certain things. You can't be that person. Just go out there and take charge and get the change that you want for your community if you know that your community can benefit from it.
I think the main mission of the Obama Leadership Corps is to provide young leaders as myself the platform to further develop our leadership skills and to be effective in carrying out those duties, and just make sure that we're representing every person of our community to the best of our abilities.
I definitely recommend that program to everybody, high schoolers, college students, and people outside of college, just because, like I said, the youth doesn't have a voice, or they feel like they don't have a voice. So once you go into this program, you learn how to develop your voice. You learn how to narrow your mind and also open up your mind to things.
The foundation brought awareness to causes people face, to problems people face within the community. Some of these problems are poverty, addictions, youth being involved in gangs, homelessness, lack of health care.
I believe that the Obama Foundation initiative is important for leaders because it trains them to be stronger, to help out with the community.
The application was long. As I said, it was long. I believe it was 13 open-ended questions that we had to answer. And doing that, I didn't think I was going to get accepted, because some of my responses, I was like, I think they need somebody better than what I'm giving them. But I didn't quit the application. I applied at 7 o'clock in the morning, just waking up. I applied that early. And when I got that email saying that you've been selected for the program, I was excited. I was at work, just getting ready to get off of work. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just got accepted into the Obama Foundation.
With the coach, it was good, because every time I have question, we get stuck somewhere, we reach out to him like all the time.
I think out of the 6 months, the main thing I got from the training is that I must be my authentic self. It may not be 100% all the time, but it needs to be as close as possible, if not above that.
We will continue doing what we started. And beyond that, I'm from Togo, West Africa, and I was thinking, last time I went to Chicago, I met others folks with different story, and I'm like, yes, it's true, I want to do something for Hartford, but I also think about my countries, my friends. I know what they're going through. I'm like, maybe I can use that experience to help them, like, to do something for our community.
The interaction with everybody in my culture is just like phenomenal. Nobody looks down on you there. If anything, you sit on a high pedestal there with everybody. Some of the coaches, the success stories that some of the other applicants have, and the reason why they're in that program is phenomenal, and is motivating. Everybody makes you feel welcome. Everybody there, coaches, the applicants, the students, the staff, everybody make you feel welcome.